You got to win with it. You got to win. All that matters.
That is all that matters at the end of the day. You know, with 82 games, you're not going to play everyone great. I wasn't real happy with our execution, though, down the stretch of the game. And so, you know, I don't ever think you get lucky. You win or you lose, you know, and so we won the game. But we wouldn't win a lot of games with the way we turned the ball over and how careless we were with the basketball. And we wouldn't win a lot of games with the way we executed tonight. You know, every night you're not going to play well. You know, it's just human. You know, but you can execute well. You know, or at least be in the right spots. And, you know, and the turnovers over the last 3 or 4 games, we're getting back into that habit. We're too casual. So we have to do a better job with the ball.
When you look at the end of the game, what upset you the most about that? The way that
I don't like turnovers, period. All right, you're going to have some, but ours were, a lot of them were unforced. A lot of them were way too casual. And I think you have to be a great execution team. That doesn't mean the plays work, that defensively or offensively, but it certainly helps when everybody's in the right spot. It gives you a fighting chance, you know. So that's the only thing I didn't like. I was really happy with the win because you could see it early. We didn't have it, you know, and that happens. I say it all the time. It's a human game, and everybody, no one showed up and said, you know what, I'm not going to have it tonight. You know, you come into the game and sometimes you don't have it. I thought as a group we did, and I thought the second unit again bailed us out. I thought that stretch in the end of the third, beginning of the fourth with Danny and Willie Green and that Turk, that group, they stretched the lead. They got it to 11. And that was big for us.
Doc, I asked several of the guys after the last game, you got to worry about the letdown, natural letdown factor. How much do you think that came into play?
I don't, you know, it could, you know, who knows. What were we up for? You know, I don't understand the letdown, if you know what I mean.
Well, when you win that easy, you know what I'm saying? The next
Yeah,
game,
so we had a lot of time to rest. And you know, it's the way I look at it, and you should be better for the next game. So, you know, listen, we're playing well, though. We're finding ways to win with a lot of guys out, you know. And so there's always a silver lining to that. You know, due to the injuries, guys are playing different spots, which in the long run will help them. You know, Danny's probably getting more minutes early on than I probably wanted to, and he's starting to come through. So there's always a blessing to all these injuries.
Why did you all play in the second half?
His calf started hurting.
Cautionary, don't want to push it back now.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think we don't have enough guards to take any risk right now. So
when you play a team only twice a year and it's months between,
yeah.
Is there an unfamiliarity?
Yeah, but they, you know, by the end of the year, you kind of know what everybody does. I mean, it's the most over-scouted league, you know. You get to watch everybody play every night. So, you know, it's probably more earlier in the year when you're out east. But by the end of the year, this late, you pretty much know what they're doing. You know, the one decision we made as a staff, we were going to sag off a couple of their bigs, and they made every shot, you know, and not a lot you can do there.
Doc, is this the character-defining kind of a game for the team, you know, development in a tight game like this to say, hey, we can win tight games?
Yeah, but we can't win a tight game, honestly, the way we played tonight. We won a tight game, but we can't win a lot of them the way we executed down the stretch, you know, and I told them that part for sure. I was very happy we won the game, but you're not going to win deep luck. You ain't going to luck into it. You're going to have to go get it and go do it and do it right.
Doc, when we walked in the room here, when you first started, the walls were shaking. You were yelling at the guys loud enough. I couldn't hear what you were saying. I didn't really care. But was it mostly about the turnovers?
No, it was just execution. You know, it's you got to do it, and we got to buy into it, and we've been doing it.
You guys have 2 games coming up with Phoenix and Golden State. Beyond the turnovers, what are some of the things that you feel that you need to be working on a little bit more?
Turnovers, execution. That's all I'm thinking about right now. I can't get past that. So, but, you know, listen, each game's different. 2 different teams in a lot of ways, 2 similar, that they're high octane offensively, and so we have to deal with that. But we have to be sharp, too, on offense, you know, and, you know, you need to play great defense against those 2 teams, but you need to have your offense clicking against those 2 teams as well. And so, we have been, so we'll be ready.
I mean, I've done this before, but it's about the way you guys are playing, not if you won or lost. I mean, how key is that? I mean, you're more focused on the way you guys are playing, right?
Yeah.
I mean, how key is that going into the playoffs? I mean,
Well, I don't know if you have to be playing well to go into the playoffs. I think you have to know who you are going into the playoffs. You have to have everything. Your guys have to trust. I've coached teams that were absolutely not playing well in the playoffs going into it, and I've coached teams that were playing great. And anything can happen either way. But the one thing I do know, you have to know who each other are. You have to know your team, and they have to know each other, know their roles, and be. The execution part has to be sound. Then you can still win.
Doc, on the bright side, Danny hit some big shots in the
Yeah,
second half.
yeah. The three was huge.
Is he getting his field?
I have no idea. Honestly, I think so. But I think it's he's been out a long time, so I just don't really know the answer. I think he's getting it though. He looked like he had good rhythm tonight. So yeah, he's getting there. And he gets down, like we posted him on the one and he lost it going up. And, I could see that he wants, you could see he wants it so bad. And I just told him, just let it come, it's going to come. We trust you.
Doc, you said that the team needs to know and understand roles headed in the playoffs, but when you've had injuries and stuff like that, how tough is it to have those roles?
It's tough, but they know. I mean, it's not that part's not that tough because even though they've been injured, we've been together long enough. And I think our guys do, honestly. I think to the man, for the most part, everybody understands what we need them to do. And then now you got to do it every night. You got to execute every night. And so it's funny. I really like where we're at. I just didn't like how we played tonight.
Considering the next two are against the West, does that change the mindset whatsoever, even though you don't want it to?
Well, I do want it to. Listen, we know there's games with guys get excited for, and there's games that come out and play. And you're playing Phoenix and Golden State. I'm sure they'll be excited. We'll be excited. So yeah, I mean, it's human nature. Are you guys done?
Are you done?
I'm done. Thank you.